Hello, hello, hello. I have a few minutes between things, and all I could think is, what if we played some Terraform Mars solo challenge? So here we are, having a great time. I haven't played Mining Guild yet, though. I'm more interested in Inventrix, to be honest. Um, Mining Guild is cool because you could do the corporate stronghold for some metal income, but like I think clearly something like Inventrix and just going hard in the science would be a lot of fun here. You know me, I like to science. Now, here's the thing. Physics complex is mad lad points. That's a science tag if you need it. I am going to take it. I wasn't going to take it, but then I decided I'm going to take it. Large convoy is also mad lad points, but we'll leave it on the table. Then we're going to draw 3 cards and hope for like some good early water splitting. Underground City. I wonder what's better between water splitting and Underground City. Obviously, we can't play this. It's highlighted, but there's no... Oh, we can play it because we're... Oh. Can I play Underground City? 18. So I'm $1 short of getting Underground City turn 1. But instead, I could play Corporate Stronghold, End the Mine, which is just better value anyway. I like Pavis Mons a lot. Do I have titanium-related cards, though? No, I don't. So maybe just here in the center of all these, because that's obviously going to be a good spot. And it keeps the mine open, like the mining area, rather. I like that spot. I think this is a good long-term spot. I was thinking about grabbing the card to just set us off running, but, you know, not so bad. So after turn 1, we have a little bit of production across the board, you know, and some really good science in our hand. We're looking for energy cards to get that oxygen just ripping down the track. Energy. Energy. Special design. Micromills. I will take the Neptune probe just in case we need a cheap science tag. Get a little bit of heat production because that's good. The Mars University is good, but I think I'm going to wait on anything until I get a little bit more steel. If I only get a little bit of energy, there's a chance I'll build the underground city to get that steel production before worrying about the water splitting, but yeah, for example, this is pretty cute. $4 a turn is pretty tempting. And then next turn we deep well heat maybe, and I don't know. It's hard. Hard to say. This is a good start in that it's interesting. Like, I am interested in what is happening. I am seeing decent cards, and there are options, but nothing's obvious. We're not getting blown away here by, like, you know, ridiculous level cards. Something like Regolith Eaters can go a long way for oxygen, too. But because we have water splitting, I think I'm going to leave it on the table. Deep well is good. I want the black polar dust. I really want to get that heat just climbing. And I'm going to do it to get cards. Because I need better options, I think. And now our heat's in a really good spot. We'll do a heat bump, in fact. And we have a heat bump next turn. And next turn we can play deep well heating for that energy income and have our free heat bump. And then next thing you know, we have a little bit more heat income. It's a pretty good place to be. Research outpost or processor. All of this is really good. Research Outpost. I think I play that. Do I play Research Outpost or Deep Well Heating? I think I play Deep Well Heating first because it just gives me the heat production and the energy production and the money from the heat bump, which is more than the $1 off I'm going to get from Research Outpost. But Research Outpost we can put way over here and then be able to grab those plants in the future. That feels like a good long-term placement. Or we could just go for a card if we, or like steel if we need to make things just work for the generation. Birds are chirping out there. I'm sure you can hear. Whew. I do like GHG producing bacteria and stuff. We had a lot of bacteria cards float by. We have viral enhancers. This one requires 4%, which for us isn't a big deal. The real question is, what are we doing with our time? Because right now we have just enough to get Research Outpost and Solar Wind Power, which is what I want. We can get more with Mineral Deposit. Yeah, I'm just going to stick to that. And then the big question is, if I play Mars University, I can start cycling cards. If I play Mineral Deposit, I can get things cheaper. If I play Research Outpost first, I'd get $1 off Mineral Deposit. I think we start with the Mineral Deposit and then the University. It's a weird order, but this gives us a card draw instead of a dollar. And we'll get rid of breathing filters because that's far out and it's just points. Industrial Microbes is good for us. Particularly because I could do Industrial Microbes and Solar Wind Power this turn. But instead I'm going to do the investment into a city. So this will be down to $10, which we cannot get to with the titanium. And this is $11, which we can't get to with 2 steel. So I think it's best to just go the long-term strat. Ooh, got another discard. I'm kind of leaning away from the underground city. I don't think we have the energy for it. I mean, we don't have the energy for physics complex either. Earth catapult. Now we're playing the game I want to play. Oh, did I have a heat bump there? I didn't think I would, but I might have. Energy tapping is good for us, and then I think we leave the rest on the table despite it being good. Mostly because Earth Catapult. And then we'll take a little bit of energy off the top. And then we get our 1 heat bump, which I really wish was 2, but that's fine. And then next turn, we're going to start popping off. And by that, I mean, like, we're going to do okay. We really need our energy higher, though. Can we get our energy higher? So high. There's something about Molehole also is interesting, but... But what? But it's okay, yeah. But I want to focus on the 2 energy cards first. I have viral enhancers, which I could play before this. But I don't think I have enough for it all. Oh, actually I do. So I will. And I'll cycle... I don't know what I'm going to cycle. I'm looking at physics complex because we have so much power intensive stuff. And I don't feel like we're getting lucky, but yeah. Look at that cost reduction going to work. We don't want the small animals either. An investment loan. With $10 more, I would have enough for the molehole area. But I still think I'd rather have this. We might get molehole next turn. But 4 energy is our breakpoint that we care about. We're in a good spot. We want to buy extra cards because we have such good card cycle is the thing. I know we have a good 8 heat production, so like it's pretty sweet. We're not looking for Ganymede Colony, but these ones we want. Well, do we take it just for the card cycle? I said I wanted to. Sure. Ore processor feels like the immediate place to start. Then we want some of this. The one thing we're struggling with the most is card draw. We have card cycle, which is a proxy. It's good. But we could really do with a little bit more. I think I would rather have the molehole than the comet. So I'm going to take the loan this time. And we're going to molehole. This is a really good place to molehole. Just get a lot of plants. That doesn't ruin adjacencies later. Get a couple of hits. I mean, the protected valley would have been amazing there, or mangroves, but, you know. Neither here nor there. Then let's go grab 2 more plants, maybe? We don't need the titanium. Like, we could use it, but we don't need it. I could do a card cycle, but I'm going to hold off. We have 12 heat now. That's a heat bump and a half every gen. Okay, and we're on generation 10. I feel like we have a good engine. Mining rights. Methane from Titan, if we can buy it, which we can, is 2 heat 4 times, so it's a heat bump, and it's a greenery, and we can spend our titanium on it. So I think it's a no-brainer. It's good, you know? The only question is, could I get an ocean here first? Like, this is $6. That's 25. I think I can do this. I want to do this for $6. Put it here. Kill some plants, whatever. And then mining rights for $2 to get the $2 back and a titanium. And that makes it profitable. Yo! I don't know why I'm so excited that I did math, but like, sometimes math can be fun. You know? There's some good value in the cards we're getting right now. I'm excited. I think we were doing pretty okay. These are all points cards as far as I'm concerned, so we're going to leave them on the table. Sorry, I've been waiting on a message to see. Okay, so I have time. Again, I should have grabbed a card, though, just for the cycle. With an ocean placement, I could get something. Maybe I'll do lava flows, then. It's an okay card. Gets us some stuff. We can get a card with it. And if I don't like the card, I can cycle it out. Now, building industries is neat, but it's not good. Because it would reduce our energy production below what we need. And the steel it would give us would be 6 steel. But we're going to spend, like... It would be profitable, but you lose the energy, which makes it unprofitable. If it was just, 2 steel production, of course that would be good. But I'd rather cycle it out. I know that we could still build water splitting plant, but then you're not making money. Oh. Urbanized area. Lame. And I think we pass with all of our money and just get a really good turn 12. We're on like a good pace if you forget about the fact that we need 7 oceans. If we buy this, we can get more oxygen bumps. We can get 2 more oxygen bumps from our thing. Port hydrogen is good. IO is too expensive to play. Unless we played it for points, at which case it's too expensive for points. We get more points just doing things. So, starting here, we have 2 heat bumps, so we're going to get an ocean down. If we get 2 plants with it, we can get our greenery. We're not building anything beside it either way. I think I start building out these pockets for these 2 plant greeneries over here. And then we get 2 plants here. Oh, we can play Ice Cap Melting early because we are Inventrix. I'm okay with that. We could get up to 8 plants right now, geez. So 2 plants here, and then we get a couple more plants delivered. Now, I'd like this spot, but I always save my adjacencies for when I can maximize them. So we'll go here and get $2 back, just grinding it out. There is an argument to be made to buy a greenery or something. We have enough money. The greenery specifically would be good because it gives us the heat bump. But I don't think we're wanting for heat. So I think what I'll do is buy an ocean because we are wanting for oceans. And that creates a good spot for it. We're back up to an even number of greens, which just lines up with our productions. Okay. This has been good. This has been good. We just have a little light smattering of resources coming in across the board. You lose money playing aquifer pumping? But points per Jovian might be worth it. It could be. It likely won't be, but it's worth the $2 investment because you can always sell it to have the card on hand. Right? We're at the end game where our money isn't as precious as it could be, or like it is earlier rather. To the point where I'm thinking about buying Space Elevator, right? Like if I'm buying Space Elevator, then why the hell not buy the other stuff? I mean, the real question is why buy Space Elevator? And it's like, well, I want the titanium and the $5, so like I'm getting $8 back, getting 2 points, it's feeling okay. I'm buying a greenery, so I'm trying to terraform the planet. Buying an ocean, that gets me up to 8 plants. Get a little bit more titanium, it's fine. See, like we're doing responsible things. Right? Right? Although I bought an ocean for 18 there, and then I bought a greenery. No, I bought a greenery. What I really could have done is bought water imports from Europa, because I know I want it. So I want research for sure. Let's see what we get. We get 2 cards right away and a bunch of cards cycle. We can play local heat trapping. We cannot play natural preserve. And mining expedition we don't need, well, we do need one more greenery. Urbanized area doesn't have a place. So tell me we got something good? Ugh. Uh-oh. We're only in an okay place. Because we need Oceans 11. That's a joke. We only need 2. Let's get a card. I'm looking for something to kind of buy us out here. I think we are good. It just doesn't look... It's not like a solid win. But that gets us the plant we need. Then we do this for 4 more plants. Then we put the greenery down for more plants beside our city. We high fives all around. We've won. So nitrogen-rich asteroid looks to me like it's the most points. Because if we look at it, it gives us 2 points straight up. The heat is wasted, but then we get 4 plant income, which is a break point. So that greenery is worth a point, and placing it beside a city is worth a point. So it's a 4 points card. Meanwhile, these points per Jovians, I could only buy 1 of them. Had I bought water imports from Europa, there's a chance I would have had like 6 more bucks. But buying both of them, they both would have been worth 3. Right? So 7 points. I don't think I could have ever afforded both, though. I would have only saved $6 had I bought it. It would have been close. Somebody will have to run the numbers on that for me. I think, part of me thinks there's a chance that we could have got it. But only through selling the rest of the cards to get Ganymede. Well... Well, I'm a dum-dum. I don't know how many of you noticed what I just did. I assumed I took plant cards because we did so well on the oxygen and we had a bunch of greeneries. I did not take plant cards, so we only got 2 points for that card. The question now is, could I have gotten more than 2 points? Well, I could have alternatively bought a greenery and maybe Ganymede Colony. What does the log say? I want to know. It was 28, so I paid 16 for it. Yeah, I don't think I would have had enough for a greenery. I think this is just as good as it got. We got 2 points whether we bought a greenery, we bought 1 of the points for Jovians, or we bought what I did buy. And we get no bonus plants. Okay, run. Happy to be on our win streak. Sad to say that it's below 100. It's below 80. But hey, winning is winning. And it's all that ever matters in your life. And if you're not winning, you didn't win. So that's bad. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I sure did. It was a great little break I had between my day. So I'll see you next time. Cheers.